Uh, right, guys, we're going to do that Q&A now.
I'm
having a shandy.
Cans of shandy. We've just been to Lake, haven't we? So thought we'd come back and do a bit of a Q&A. Simon's in charge of questions.
Yeah, the questions are for both of us, right? One of the questions is, wife or nice lady? What do you hope for the future of yourselves?
Well, do you want to go first or me?
Uh,
I'll let you go first.
Well, there's someone special in my life, so their private life is not going on this thing on YouTube anyway, so that's not going to be talked about anymore, so I'll leave John with his answer.
Well, I've got to pick wife because I'm obviously already married. Wife or nice lady? Well, I've got both.
Yeah.
Wife and a nice lady. So yeah, it's got to be wife.
Right. Right, this one. That's not even a question, sorry, I'll just skip to. It's the same question.
Does it show your name who sent them as well? Who sent that previous one?
I think it was Blue Sweet.
Blue Sapphire UK 2. I think.
Ah, yeah, Blue Sapphire.
Yeah, Blue Sapphire.
Yeah. Right, this one is from an angel. Previous jobs, grandchildren, or children or grandchildren, yeah.
So we'll start off with, we've got a few questions there, haven't we?
Yeah.
Got previous jobs, relationships, your age, children, grandchildren. So we'll start off with previous jobs then.
Probably know about me. I've worked in pubs, working men's clubs before women were allowed to get served in the pubs. That's near enough my age. It's showing up on there. 1990s when women in working men's clubs were allowed to be served in there. After that, quite a few agencies, and then I worked in hotels, cafes. All this like freelance where you get moved to different areas, especially the hotels.
Hospitality.
Yeah, hospitality freelance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cafes I've worked in and that have closed down, plus King Asia Foods in Middlebank in Doncaster, if you know that, where that is. That's where they crushed my hand. And that's it with that one.
So we'll start off with the first one then. So previous jobs. Left school, went to college, did carpentry and joinery. Ended up doing 2.5 years and left before I could finish. Stupid idea on my time. But in between that, I was working down a woodyard part time. I ended up staying there, just building like sheds, fencing, gates, stuff like that. Worked with a few joiners, like with apprenticeships and that. Then I started working in pubs, hospitality like you.
Oh, cool.
I've actually worked on bins as well. And do you know what? That was probably the best paid job out of the world.
Where the old saying, where there's money.
Exactly, mate. And then I've worked in warehouses like DHL, on forklifts on Reach, and do you know what I mean, stuff like that. So yeah, that's my previous jobs and stuff.
Right, children and grandchildren. Well, I've got no grandchildren. I've got 2 kids that I will keep private away from YouTube because they've got their own little lives to get along with. Got no grandchildren. Not yet, anyway. I'm not thinking about them at the moment, so that's no for me. And what about you, John?
Obviously, relationship. I'm married, like I said previously. My age.
We're going to sort this out into boxes, like 35 to 45, 45 to 55, them type of boxes.
I'm at that funny age, so in about a month's time, I'm going to be 39. So I'm getting close to that big 40.
Right.
Have you disclosed your age, Simon?
Eh?
You didn't disclose your age?
No,
You're not disclosing it?
I'm not disclosing. I'm going to say I'm in the box 45 to 55. I'm in that box where you tick.
Yeah. So yeah, 39. Children. I don't have children. And I didn't really want children. Not really. I know I get judged a lot for saying that. But we'll leave it there. I've got no children. Grandchildren. Obviously, wife's got grandchildren, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to disclose any of that. So that's that. No children.
Yeah, no children.
No
Okay,
children.
there, that'll do. How old are you and John? Well, we've just done that. Right?
Yeah.
So that one's from Nervy B. Yeah.
How did me and you become friends? I think
Yeah.
what it was, I've been watching you on YouTube, and as I've been watching, I'm thinking, I know like where you walk and stuff like that, where the shop is and that. And I thought, I know where you live. Not in that way, not in a bad way. So yeah, I carried on watching your videos, and I thought, do you know what? I'll message you out at Blue, see if you want to meet up. Do you know what I mean? Because we live close. And yeah, you replied, oh, where did we meet up? We picked up one.
Picked up Log Hens.
Yeah. So we met up on there. Someone got us lost on the first day, covered in
I
scratches.
forgot to remember where we were going.
So imagine meeting him for the first time. He took me down these different ways, and I'm thinking, oh God, what have I done?
I just felt sorry for John's dog because
Because Buddy was with
small
us, wasn't he?
little, little small dog, and he was like with all the nettles.
Yeah. So when were this? About got to be 4 or 5. Got to be 5 months ago.
Yeah,
if not more.
yeah.
We'll have to have a look back. And yeah, we've just been friends since. Perfect.
Yeah. Can I ask, if you eat fish? Yes, I do. I've also made fish fingers. If you look at my video, fish fingers and fish pie and all that. Yes, I do like fish. Not sure if John likes fish. You
Love
like
fish, mate. Love it. The problem is nowadays when you buy fish from a shop in supermarkets, it's like chicken. They are injected with water to make them pop out, make it bigger. So when you do cook it, you start off with a fish this big, and then after like however long you cook it for, it's shriveled down to nothing. So if I do eat fish now, I'll buy it in like a, I know it sounds boring, I like fish pie with sauce, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Fish and I like fish, but like I said, when you cook it, it just shrivel up.
Best place to get it is actually from market.
Yeah, the real
fish
stuff, what's not
in
injected.
town,
Yeah.
I joke about that, but I might not say on there.
Yeah.
If you both could only watch one movie or series, for the rest of your life, which one or which movie or would it be?
That's an hard one. Do you know what? I don't watch movies. If I do watch movies, I like comedies. Something to pick you up, you know what I mean? Or like army films, like what's that one with Tank and that?
Oh, Fury.
I love that. 99% of the time I'm watching YouTube. I can't think of what else, mate. I don't really watch. No, I don't really watch. I like documentaries.
Yeah.
The real things, you know what I mean? What's real? Like David Attenborough, I love him. I could watch him every day, all day. And BBC Wildlife and Earth and all that. I love all them. So what about you, Simon? What do you?
Well, with me, it's like I've got to be in the mindset of a film.
Yeah, I agree with that. You've got to be in the right mindset, haven't you?
I mean, I like horrors, then I like comedy, and I like action, and I like, gigantic zombie bloody
Godzilla.
That's it. I do like Godzilla, but
what about?
I'll be in the mindset to watch each one of them.
Because I think you like Marvel, don't you? Stuff. Is it DC? Marvel?
DC.
Stuff like that. Yeah. So what's that one?
Kappa Bean, is it?
Kappa B or something?
Sorry, I haven't got all the name on there.
Yeah, they don't show what names.
Where are your dream holiday location? And this is from Alec. Where I'd want to go. 3 places. Thailand, Philippines and China. No, Tibet, not China. I want to go where the mountain temples are
Yeah.
and film it. Actually, just have you ever seen Ace Ventura #2 when nature calls, where he's in top of the temples and he's coming down the stairs with Slinky? That's where I want to go, on top of them. A dream location, definitely somewhere like Philippines for the open views and everything like that.
Yeah, it's like a different world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Totally different. My dream locations. One of them, which I've just been to, and I just brought you some gifts back tonight, is Lanzarote. I absolutely love Lanzarote. I'm not bothered about going out clubbing, drinking, drugs, all that stuff, you know what I mean? I prefer a nice quiet chill, sun's out, go for a nice
Guns
walk,
out, yeah.
enjoy what's about. So one of them is Lanzarote, which I absolutely adore. Now, my dream location, I'd love to try New York out, especially at Christmas time. Do you know, with snow.
The Home Alone.
Yeah.
Christmas
So,
tree.
yeah, America for definite. I'm trying to think. I like Italy. I'd love to go back to Italy. I went there on my honeymoon, but we didn't. We were only there like for 3 or 4 days. But you need to spend about a week or so there just to look at everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'd love to go. So basically, New York, Lanzarote, and Italy, Rome, kind of thing. Who sent that one? Was it Alec?
Alec.
099.
Yeah. Right, if you could swap your channel with another YouTuber for a week, big or small, who would it be? Well, mine's obvious. It's my idol is Casey, I forgot his name. Casey Neistat.
That's it.
On the top, Casey Neistat. So, just because he's the like the grandfather of vlogging, so even though he uses great big DSLR cameras and walks around on a skateboard.
What would you do on his channel if you could have it from? So,
What I do on it, I don't think I'd change much.
no.
I know he doesn't allow his child to be seen now. When she was young and a baby, he weren't too bothered about it, but now it's like everything's from that back end.
Yeah.
Back end.
If you could swap channels with another YouTuber, see, I like. I always watch like BBC Earth. It's got all these like nature and wildlife videos on it, and I think David Attenborough's actually been on there as well. I'm pretty sure he has. They go around basically all across the world, filming different species, different animals, getting up close, and just being there in the moment. Do you know what I mean? Because what I do on my channel is Swan Serenity. Is I go around filming swans, waterfall, stuff like that. But I would love to travel the world and film different wildlife. You know what I mean? And venture into what they do. Because obviously BBC Earth, the millions and millions of subscribers. You know what I mean? They're a big channel. And love to meet David Attenborough as well. Because I know he's getting a bit old now, isn't he? Bless him.
Yeah. Right.
Who said that one?
Mouse shape catcher, is it? I think mouse. Yeah. Right. Lisa, would you pick good health or good wealth?
No, that's easy. That
Definitely wealth.
Would you?
Yeah, wealth.
Would you?
No, health. I
I'm
mean,
going to say.
I'm going to Jesus. Good health. Because,
Oh, yeah,
if you're going to have loads of money, you want to be, wealthy, healthy enough to actually spend a bloody
Well,
money.
yeah, because if you're not going to, yeah. But it's an easy one for me. It's got to be good health, obviously.
Yeah.
There's no point having millions, billions of pounds if you're not going to have good health, is there? You know what I mean? I'd rather have good health and earn the wealth.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So yeah.
What are your favourite cartoons? What were your favourite cartoons? Well, they still are my favourite. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse, Duckula. I did get into that Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
And I've also got into the series of that, which is the new series of that, and the film.
I'm trying to think. Mine, my favourite. Is it Looney Tunes? Looney Tunes.
Yeah, Looney
Oh,
Tunes.
I absolutely adored that. You know, with Tasmania.
Yeah.
Who else you got in there? It's been so long. I know you had Tasmania Devil.
Bugs and Babs Bunny.
Yeah, all them and Bugs Bunny. Yeah, and I used to watch a lot of. Well, last year I did Family Guy, American Dad, and stuff like that. The more
yeah.
adult cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. Deborah asked, "Who's your favourite Star Wars character? Goku or Baby Yoda? The little teddy I've got, but he's down there."
You're gonna murder me. I don't watch them.
You don't watch him?
No. I don't know any of them, so I apologise.
If you're gonna watch Star Wars, watch Mandalorian, because that's like more away from the original Star Wars story.
Is it Star Wars and then there's Star Trek?
Yeah, Star
Stuff
Trek
like
is
that.
absolutely amazing though. I love Star Trek.
I probably
as well.
did watch a couple when I was younger. Who was that one with black and red face?
Darth Maul.
I used to like that. I used to like him because you know the colours and that.
Yeah.
But I never really sat and watched them properly.
What was your favourite food growing up? Beans on toast, guaranteed.
Was this Alec 099?
Yeah, okay, Alec again.
Favourite food growing up? Well, obviously it's junk food, isn't it, when you're younger? It's got to be. So, like pizza. I've always liked Italian food, like pizza and pasta, stuff like that. And obviously, I think when you're younger, it's more takeaway, like burgers and chips and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd say burger and chips and stuff like when you're younger. And now it's all like Italian food and stuff. So, what do you like now, sorry?
Now, I think there's a question on that. Oh. Right.
Do you know what? At the end of the video, we're going to do a bonus question where you ask me a question and I'm going to ask you a question.
Right,
Nothing too bad.
I'll try and find that other question. Someone asked me where Asian, Chinese or Indian food. That's the one. Yeah,
That's a good one. That.
yeah. Which I prefer. I prefer Chinese. Mainly like Thai style foods.
Yeah, that's an hard one. That.
Yeah.
That's a tough question. I'm going to go towards Indian because I like the spices. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got more variety of spices and colours and strengths. Do you know what I mean? Like, but with Chinese food. No offence to everyone who likes Chinese.
You've got the effects of the toilet afterwards.
All I can taste with a lot of Chinese food is just salt, because there's a lot of salt in Chinese food, and it's. I'd have to be in mood to eat that, but
yeah,
I've got to say Indian.
Oh yeah,
definitely Indian.
Yeah, there's a difference of opinion for both of us.
Yep.
Right. I can't even think of a question to ask him.
I'll ask you them first.
Go on then.
So, first one is, how long have you been doing YouTube? And how long are you actually going to carry on with YouTube?
Right, I'll answer the second one
first.
Right, I'm going to carry on as long as I can. As long as it is there and it's available to me. And I started YouTube in 2019. I tried to get a few videos out. I know they were a little bit crap and a little bit horrible.
Well,
but
that's the same way. When I look back at my videos, I cringe. So
yeah, right. When I could ask you this one. One question is, do you get annoyed with the sound of your own voice on YouTube? Because I do.
When I first started talking on YouTube, I despised my voice. I thought, do I really? Everybody sounds different talking through a mic. And if you're going to talk on YouTube, I'd definitely recommend talking through a microphone, because it sounds less echoey, sounds a bit more deeper.
Yeah.
So it sounds a bit more professional. But yeah, when I first started, mate, the amount of videos I deleted just because I didn't like my voice. Because if if any of you guys have spoken through a phone or a microphone, you can guarantee you'll be thinking, I don't sound like that. Do you know what I mean? But you do sound like that, because when you're talking and listening to yourself, you've got your eardrums next to it. We sound different than what we think, basically. Yeah. But you get used to it, and you know what I mean? You get used to it. So it's not too bad a minute.
Right. Yeah. I've got a like a little bit of a pop quiz. 2 questions for everybody else, right? If you can link Jamie Lee Curtis and Josh Hartnett together in one film, right? That's the first question. And the second question is if you can link Daley Thompson and Iron Maiden together. And that's an advert. So I'll leave you with that.
So my question to you guys is, if you want to leave it in the comments, who's your favourite YouTuber and why? So yeah. I'd like to listen to everyone's opinion on that.
Yeah.
So who's your favourite YouTuber and why?
Right.
So this has been
quite a long time on this. Anyway,
John and Simon on the couch with the can of shandy, because we had a coffee before we started.
Yeah.
What we'll do, I think, if we'll try and do every month or so. If you guys want to send in more questions, and we'll definitely do another video in future, and see how it goes.
Yeah.
So I've enjoyed that. It's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good.
We'll see you all later.